Today is Friday, June 24th. Brexit is over, and they're leaving. Markets in turmoil. At least that's what the pundits are telling you. Got a lot of charts here. Just going to run through different markets. You'll see they're all technical. They've all got reason for you not to panic, and just go with the market. Starting off with the British Pound ETF, the FXB. That arrow is there just to emphasize where a thing is trading. They're telling me it's a 31-year low. Had a false breakout yesterday. You knew you couldn't trust what was going on yesterday, but you had this buy the rumor, sell the fact here, and I think even if they had voted to remain, it would have sold off anyway. Maybe not this bad. So there you have it. Big crossroads over here. You can see that it failed, couldn't hold above it, and boom, there it goes. Let's look at the US dollar index, and you'd expect this to be soaring, and it is. But take a look at the trend line. It's trading right about there. Put in crosshairs at that level where it's trading. So it's barely a breakout. Barely a breakout. So this has to hold. It's got to follow through. So not so sure that the dollar is going to be such a big beneficiary. And here's a big reason why. Look at the yen. This is supposedly a safety trade. And you can see this thing is soaring as well. So this is against the dollar, whereas the pound falling is for the dollar strength, I should say. And why that line there? Well, take a look. That's where it fell apart in 2014. So this is a resistance area for the yen. And I bet if we put up an indicator, it'll show it overbought. All right, moving on. Let's look at gold. You figure if the dollar is soaring, gold should be tanking. And it's not. Trading right at this resistance level. After a huge move, bounce off this support level. There's a bottom, there's a high. There are a couple of gaps here. That's why this level is here around 120. So a bounce off of that was a technical bounce. Now trading at resistance. And if you think about it, since gold is priced in dollars and dollars are soaring, gold should be tanking. So obviously it's not. So you can imagine gold price in euros or sterling right now. All right, moving on. Bonds. Just look at the TLT ETF. Bounced off this support line, kind of off the trend line. So the trend is intact. There was a big pullback leading up to Brexit, and the trend is resumed. So there you have it. The charts are still pretty technical. It's certainly not a reason to panic. And if we look at the stock market, even that's not panicky. Take a look at this. I'll get rid of those things. That's a support level. Kind of bounced off it early this morning. I know it's a panicky thing. You don't want to put too much stock in these supports bounces when the market's tanking like that. But do you see a pattern here? Do you see what I see? So we have a potential head and shoulders here. It's got to take out the morning lows to mean anything. Otherwise, it's just in the trading range. And there you have it. No reason to panic. A lot of people stepped in to buy at the open. Did a good job there. But, you know, one-day thing here on panic. I don't know if you want to play around unless you're a short-term trader. All right, there you have it. Brexit's over. Markets are still trading.